Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Slipways, where today we are beginning the campaign on Tough, and I'm nervous, if I'm honest. I'm a little nervous. This is going to be difficult, and we're probably going to have to take a couple of runs at many of these missions. I don't expect there to be any 5-starring or 25-starring. I don't know. We'll see. We've done one game on Tough in this series so far, and it went well. I shouldn't say well. I think my score was bad, but it went smoothly, in the sense that we weren't constantly out of money or anything. I'm hoping that that is a tone setter. I guess we'll see. So I don't remember the structure of the campaign well enough to know if this was the first mission or if this was the first mission. Let's start here. This is the first Izzium mission, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't know. They're probably both fine starting points. So, deposits of a previously unknown mineral have been discovered in this sector. Some sources indicate that it was once used by the forebears. You are tasked with establishing a mining operation and investigating the properties of the mineral. So 25 years to mine 140 Izzium, which seems like a lot. We got to invent at least one Izzium-related technology. Izzium is a newly discovered mineral with strange space-time altering properties that can be mined from deposits scattered across the planets of the sector. Has a variety of uses. Whenever we upgrade an Izzium mine to the next level, we get an Imperial subsidy of $10. So first of all, there's an empire. Is that new information for us? I don't remember that. Secondly, money can be very tight on Tough, so 10 extra credits, that's a big deal. We want to get our Izzium mines up and running early for contributing to the objectives anyway. This is just a nice little boost. Also, more stars based on total Izzium mined and how early we complete the mission goals. So let's just real quickly here. Well, I was going to say let's mouse over everything to see what perks are available. But also there are the Izzium technologies, and I guess we do actually have to look at these because I don't remember them. So a tier 2 technology at 17 cost, delivering Izzium to a people world makes an additional 2 science there. That seems fantastic. Like really, really powerful. Also, enlightenment. I have to say, aside from that, I'm not wild about their selection of technologies here. The Euphorians have deliver Izzium to a planet to increase its trade income by 50%, which actually sounds fantastic. Interstellar networks is pretty good. Flexible fab, of course. Dimensional anchoring is cool. Wave augmentation's cool. Honestly, I haven't used xenotourism much, but I could totally see it being the case that on Tough, it can be really helpful. Because, like, money, y'all. So yeah, this feels strong to me. I really like this Izzium tech, and obviously I like the perks very much, but I'm kind of thinking the Vittori maybe not a winner here. The Dender have the ability to make people and food on the useless planet types with Izzium. Tier 1 technology costing 13 science. That is pretty good. Culture hubs, xenofoods. You know, honestly, I haven't used xenofoods much, but I could definitely see it being useful, especially like, this is another one of those things where the favorable planet distribution on lower difficulties makes this feel like a bad technology because you just don't need it. But then you play on Tough and you're just like, none of my stuff is lining up ever, and it can be very helpful to have something like this. So definitely a consideration. I don't think their perks are very good for this for a scenario here, but yeah, I kind of like those two. What do the Bakar have? Izzium mines produce energy for every 2 units of Izzium. That seems very good. They also have Starbirth. They have Mega Structures, probably not mega structures. Probably mega structures is not super useful. Drill bots could be good. Being able to make use of bad planets is way more important on this difficulty. So that's interesting. The Silphid have... Once all their needs are met, you can get extra Izzium from your Izzium mines by sending more robots in water. That's something. That's compelling. Quantum sensors, mass lensing, all of that stuff's good. Compelling perks, the ability to nanofabricate, which I love. I'm a little torn. Silphid versus Bakar for the third slot here. What were the perks that the Bakar had up? $10 for delivering minerals or more money from asteroids. These are both compelling in my opinion. I kind of like this, and gosh, to be honest with you, I'm not certain that reciprocity is even going to fire 6 times in an average galaxy. It does feel like it's maybe less good. I mean, obviously once you have it, you're playing for it. And you know, one of the most common two-way trades is make an ocean world a people world and then do the mineral world trade. So actually, maybe we should try this. Maybe we should try it like this. I'm down with this. Let's give this a go. We'll see. Like I said, we're probably going to have to try some of these more than once because, you know, I'm bad at video games. That's why. Okay. All right. So we do have ourselves a pretty obvious two-way trade here already. There's a people world. So... okay, robots in water. Oh, we should probably actually check this out too. So standard 9 planets, 6 total council tasks, shouldn't be a problem. 140 happiness. 21. Okay. I'm assuming that this is a value that's like going to accumulate year over year, while this is just the currently mining value at the end of your game. But these tooltips should be worded more differently, I think. Yeah, we can make a reasonable guess at how it must work because it's the only way that it makes any sense, but it really, I feel like, should be a little bit more differentiated. And then all the mission goals by 3469 if you want full stars. It's interesting that this one doesn't have the capacity to be a 0. Right? Because I guess if you finish your goals during the last year, you won't get the 1 star. I always think of the mission as ending in 3475, but it ends at the end of 3475, so okay, that's fine. Yeah. So we do minerals to robots. Or sorry, we do minerals to goods. Where am I going to get my food? Well, this is a food world. We also do minerals to robots here, and yeah. I think that's a reasonable start. What do we... how do we lay this out so as to minimize the amount of potential progress on missions that we're going to cannibalize? I guess, actually, you know what I want to do? Let's go ahead and set this up. Connect to this immediately so that we get the data. Oh, a matter synthesizer. That's really interesting. So I wanted to know what the options were here to help us inform which tasks we should take. So the Bakar may give us missions that ask us to increase the amount of minerals. The Dender may give us missions that ask us to increase the amount of population or the amount of food. And the Ephorians may give us missions that ask us to do two-way trades or increase the amount of goods. So I am trying to minimize... here, we can do this one without stepping on any toes. And then I guess I'm going to go ahead and set up the food world. Okay, so increased total production of minerals due to two-way trades. Obviously, we are in a good position to do two-way trades. So actually, we can get these done pretty fast. And I think I want the Dender option out of this planet, out of the station. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. All right. First of all, scrapping operation. That makes us $20 and also gets us halfway to this goal. Then we do that. Do I? Is it better for this to be minerals? Or would I rather it be robots? I think I would rather it be robots, actually. Because we're about to spend our second point of minerals and we're not going to get the third right away, probably. But this lets me spend my second point of robots. Okay, so now all we have to do is commit a second point of population from this world and we've got our Dender mission completed. Let's see what's over here, if there is indeed a thing that would make sense to do that with. There is. We can make a chip world here, or actually we should probably make a robot world, right? We can start mining our Izzium. And make ourselves a little bit of cash. This wouldn't level up anyway until it can send another food out. And actually, this being a chip world makes more sense because it can serve two worlds in a useful way. So yeah, let's get the Izzium mine going. We're going to have to destroy this, but we may as well make it full value first. All right, get our $10. Are we getting the... We are getting the trade income from this. That's good. And then we do have a source of water, potentially. Yeah, that's actually really good. Okay, I'm super happy about that. Also, this could be the source of water. So if I turn this into a synthesizer, what we could do... These worlds can't quite connect. I think this planet's gravity is in the way, probably. I'm trying to think of setting up our first lab. This world could take the biomass plus the food. And then, obviously, the second point of goods from right here. And then we could use the water in a water lab. Plus water from here, plus water from there. The only trick is, how do I... Because I don't want to run population from here to generate the water from Chalice 9. So we're going to be cutting off the southern water-producing planets. I really want this to be a water producer because that feeds that. I mean, this could be a people world instead. We could do people to water here. Send the food from this forebear ruin. The biomass then just goes to waste. Unless we do end up making this a people world as well. I suppose it could happen. I think that's pretty reasonable, though. So this is a water world. This is a water world. Maybe this ends up being a water world as well. I would like it to be, but we don't have an easy way to run population to it, so it's maybe not like the first thing. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and put this in a place that makes sense, like here. Maybe I want to put it up there, actually. Let's make this the water world. Destroy that. I'm just thinking, like, what if I wanted to run robots across here? But I guess if I'm drawing the water path... Yeah, if I'm drawing a water path from the primordial world to this, we can't run robots across anyway, so whatever. This and that. And it's a shame this won't get done in time to provide science for next year. I have made our income very bad. Hold on, let me do this. Since we can't directly connect to this immediately anyway, let me do this to finish our mission and make some money. Increase total production of goods by a further 4 units, colonize 8 planet types, increase mineral production. None of those things look like they're happening soon. But this is probably quite doable. And then, like, pull this as well, just so we're doing missions where we are going to get paid, in theory. Okay, Waterworld, do that. Do that. We are desperate for cash, so generating the extra point of Izzium is a really good idea. Where are those? So this one is, in theory, potentially valuable. Now we have some Izzium out here we could do stuff with. We need food. Right, I need to actually do this. It does cost 25 credits to use the option I selected. So that's the thing we'll be doing eventually. Jumping up a empire size category is always rough. Okay. Well. More Izzium is more good, right? So we could now make this connection. Oh, wait, sorry. I need to connect you to here first. Then we got to blow up this asteroid. Then we press this button. And the water won't jump across immediately, which is... Oh, it will if I send the resource point. Shoot. That being the case, it's actually more important we make this connection first. And now destroying the asteroid doesn't even get me to 25, which is pretty rough. We have to make this connection anyway, so I guess we may as well. Well, I do have to make that, but I don't have to make it right this second. Okay. I need more income. And I don't know how we're going to get it. Technology coming in is going to offer us xenotourism. We do not currently have a ton of spare technology, or a ton of spare people to send out to do the xenotourism, though. If I made this a chip world, then we can do some valuable trades and stuff. We could do another two-way, which would be nice. But obviously, I want it to be a robot world. Also, if I do this, chips from this world no longer reach that world, which is a shame. We are in a difficult spot as far as continuing expansion. And now that we know there's not another source of chips over here anywhere, it would be cool if we could use this to produce water. I don't know that that is realistic, though. I need a technology that's just going to push a bunch of cash into my hands immediately, and sadly we do not have any of those available. I suppose gravitic mining is something. We have to know what this is. I hate doing a single node probe, but I don't think not knowing what that is realistically an option. Okay. Well, if I make this chip world, it is not clear to me how we would ever produce those chips. But we can make this a chip world, send chip to here. That'll produce an extra robot by flipping this. Then we can send the robot to here and get more Izzium income, which is certainly something. We are, even with an early pass, we are not going to be in position to turn this on, which is bad. I think I'm still going to go ahead and do it, and then we just have to pass. We can send this in. That produces a little bit of extra income. Can't even start that. Arid and desert planets. Maybe there will be an arid or desert planet over here. Maybe. Starting a lab early is really painful. Not having a lab is also extremely painful. But starting a lab early hurts a lot. Okay, I was figuring we could probably gain money on that. And then we're like hoping that we can... Nope, fuck. All I needed was a little bit more. Well, I guess I would have needed to get to 22 to actually run this. This is very bad, y'all. How much are we paying for this lab? 5? Yeah, honestly, it probably is making a pretty huge difference. Maybe I shouldn't have started the lab so early. Now I think we're doomed. Because, like, now I have to hit skip to next year right now. We need $12 for that, which we cannot get. Well, I think I am going to pick up gravitic mining. I've never done that before, but to be perfectly honest with you, if we're going to have any chance of survival here, so now we have a little bit of money. I'm going to pass again so that I can afford to do this. I'm going to connect these first. That has to happen. Now we press this. The water goes down here. The food goes over there. And we run the goods as well, or at least I would love to. But yeah, this at least was hopefully informative as to why I'm always like, we're going to run out of money all the time, because like this is what it's like. All right, so in February, I hit the skip to next year button. That's helpful. That's more income. And then... one more point of science, right? I guess we have to make a decision about some of these right now. Earth-like jungle ocean. Okay, so nothing I could actually use. That's an Arctic. That's an Earth-like. So we could buy Xenotourism and then do the send over here. I'm not going to pretend that I love that, but honestly, maybe worthwhile. Would I be able to make the... No, it's $20. Everything is so expensive. This asteroid's not useful. This asteroid in theory could be... Or this planet in theory could become useful. And if we're so desperate for money, this is like not a bad money-making play. It gets us more Izzium while maintaining our overall cash level. Robots out of here is not bad. We're definitely, there's a lot of hope there, but that's just kind of the world we're in right now. We are subsisting on hope. All right, it would be really cool if we could get minerals here eventually. We'll see. So we could grab biophilic fields now, allowing us to settle this ice ball if we wanted to. We would still need a source of food, but in theory, you would go like people world, minerals to there, people to here, robots off of second robot off of this to make food for that, point of Izzium from there. I mean, it's a good plan. It's a solid plan, and it will connect a person to here, and it will do a lot of good for us. But also, it's so expensive. I don't think there's any way we can actually do it. I'll tell you what. This will give us a new settled planet type for our Dender mission. So I'm trying to figure out. I guess this is a pretty early part of the plan because this makes us money when we execute it. Wait, sorry. This is going to be a food world. We should do this first. Generate $24. Make this connection, generate $10 more. Okay. Doing my level best here to make this actually work. Our income is extremely bad, but we made some money there. Yep, go ahead and send over the Izzium. Okay, and we no longer have any totally miserable planets. We did cross an empire size threshold there, but it's fine. We should definitely do this. Just sending out more goods is more good. And we did, incidentally, invent the one Izzium technology that we need for our goal here, so that's cool. We currently have 5 Izzium coming in per world, and there's still 13 years left. So we're going to produce another 65 right now. We need more Izzium, but if we're getting it relatively soon, we don't need that much more. Okay, so that would be a good connect to make. We should also do some exploration here. Okay, good. All right. I need to make goods somewhere, a couple of times, realistically. What's going on up here? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Water to there, to Izzium is pretty great. Can't afford to, but it would be great. This will be so valuable soon, once we figure out what we're doing here. What I really want is for this to be a chip world. It would be great for this to be a chip world. However, I don't think we can afford to have it not be a robot world in terms of producing goods and also producing more Izzium. We have to get the chips for this world from somewhere else. But if this is a robot world, yeah, we can send the food in so that we just need one of these 2 forge worlds to become... All right. We're going to make this a robot world. We're going to make this a people world. Now we're going to detonate this for $36. Make this... This is not quite cash neutral, but it's close. Make this a goods world. Okay. So, I assume this is like very expensive, 16, and then this would be another 18. We can do it, but it sucks. was really hoping to find a source of minerals up here. Of course not. What was I thinking? Short-range teleports is actually very good. It would turn this on immediately, and then I assume once we have short-range teleports, we probably are allowed to deliver Izzium to other worlds. So we can start bouncing some Izzium around to like Journey 3, which has a trade income of 12. I guess I don't actually know that for sure, but it's got to be the case, right? And actually, if I'm allowed to send Izzium to here, this planet would flip because it needs 2 import routes and for all of its specific needs to be met. So we'd have an extra point of water to mess with too. Does this route run? It does. So then extra robots we could do. Yeah. That would be cool. I want that tech. Wow, full excavation is a lot of money, potentially. This is part of the reason I like playing on these higher difficulties, because you get to see all these technologies and actually want to use them. All these things that you ordinarily would not have any interest in. Well, okay. Having that produce water is definitely cool. It's also very expensive and really not what I was hoping to see. Okay, that's neat. Okay. Interesting. So this is plus 12 credits per year. What was the cost of that tech I wanted? 26? So we also could do this and still get that tech next year. Get 38 immediately. That feels very silly compared to doing this. Yeah, let's take the extra dollars. I think we need them very badly. Oh, this can be a food world. That's right. So that can be the source of our food. Oh, the food. Sorry, the food's not the problem. We have food. It's everything else that's the problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab short-range teleports. We should see an immediate bump. And then does this work the way I want it to? Oh, it totally does. That rules. Okay, so that actually did a lot for our income. That was very, very good. Can this route run? No, it cannot. That's a shame. That would have been a really nice way to flip this world over. Okay, but that's cool. So we have spare water down here that we can mess with. If there were Izzium worlds close, I would obviously feel a little bit more strongly about that. Is this in range? It's not. So even if we had a way of getting rid of the lava world, which we don't this time, so sort of irrelevant either way. Chips. I need one of these two to be capable of producing chips for us. It would be kind of cool if it was this one. So let's see if there are any peopleable worlds down here. Nope. Okay. Shit. Because, like, if this became a chip world and it sent chips here and here, this would produce an extra point of food. And if we could have colonized a world down here, then, you know, we'd also have to find a mineral world down here. Obviously, it's a nightmare, but it really doesn't look like we're going to be able to provide chips from either of these sources. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal for this world to just be unhappy forever. I guess. Debating about whether it is time to make this do that thing and then just commit across. This can become a people world using the food from there, and then this can become a chip world. We could eventually like slip relay some chips over there. That's not, you know what? That's not bad. That gives us access to a whole new area. We do need to make this connection prior to hitting this button so that the food can go in the correct direction. Then I'm out of dollars. Would you believe it? Here, let's undo a little bit here. Because what I can do is set this up and then send these across, make a little bit of money, and then still have ordering that stuff differently helps a lot. Is this? Nope, out of range. Shame. Do I have a single asteroid? Yes. So we can send this across and generate an extra point of Izzium before the end of the year. So now we're on +7 with 9 years left. So we're over 100 total now. We just got to keep pushing. There's no reason not to send a point of Izzium down here. That's just income, right? Oh, and that makes that a two-way trade, too. That's actually very cool. I wasn't thinking about that, but that's good money. I need to produce another thing of goods somewhere. I have not been thinking about this very hard, but obviously our time is drawing near. We have loose forge worlds. So one of these needs to be a chip world and the other one needs to be a robot world, and then we just... One of these needs to be a chip world, and the other one needs to be a goods world. And then we just hope. No sources of anything. Fucking great. So... Mineral world. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Guess we don't need to do this right now. We found ourselves another Izzium world. So we are losing happiness every year due to resource shortages, and I think we just have to live with it. As long as it doesn't fall below the you lose the game threshold, I think we just have to live with it. We're not allowed to use Izzium to help us found... This should be over here. We should be making money. Does it make sense to connect this? There's nowhere in particular where we need to connect that. We can afford to do this thing. Let's do this thing. Then we can send a point of Izzium over here, I suppose. Although if I send it here... Yeah, I like that better. We get the two-way payoff, and then if we send one more point of water off of this world, it flips, which is pretty cool. This world's producing its maximum total robots, right? No, okay. If it did flip... that would be cool, but it has to get 2 more successful neighbors to do that, and we don't know for sure that that's ever going to happen. Doesn't seem terribly likely, frankly. And then... I do need to produce more Izzium. We do not have enough Izzium. This being a bots factory is pretty good for us. Okay, there's a world that could produce minerals. So Izzium plus food. It's a little awkward right now. Although this could end up being one of those. You know what? Okay. Not exactly what I was looking for. Oh, does this not even work? It totally doesn't. Oh, that's embarrassing. Can the minerals from here reach? No, they cannot. Yeah, that's not very good at all, friends. Subatomic cracking will be excellent for us. That's a thing that I'm certainly looking forward to. Well, I think we do this. As much as I don't want to make this a food world, because otherwise this world's going to be miserable forever. If this is a forge world, we can get a task completion. Cool. No. Wait. Make that robots to goods. If this is a robot world, it's more flexible to potentially get us more Izzium. So I've done a terrible job. You have got to be kidding me. This one's not so bad. We can do that. 10 additional points of food is probably not happening, so I guess we're taking this one, and we are losing. I guess that's our thing here. Really thought I was just gonna phooey. Crud and also phooey. Alright, let's pick up the subatomic cracking. That's going to generate some energy in some places immediately. And we get to figure out how we want to roll that energy. So, can this connection work? It can. That's interesting. So we can upgrade this world. Right, send in the energy to eat the water need. Send the minerals out to here. I think I'm going to do it. So that flipped a couple of worlds. That's cool. This world needs 2 imports and or exports, which really makes me want to send it some Izzium. We would like to send energy to worlds that are currently sending resources to here. So sending this energy to there is good. That creates a 2-way, so we're working on that mission. So if we can get this one more import or export, it flips. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm very silly. What am I doing? Send the water first. Then we send these. That flips the world and generates an extra point of minerals. That's very obviously the right thing to do. Okay, we have 5 years left. We are on 9 Izzium, which is not enough. Critically important to note. That doesn't actually cut the mustard, so to speak. But how will I cut this dastardly mustard? It's a critical question. So this could become a 2-way trade. Would we be better off sending the energy down here to flip this world, though? I don't know why I looked at that like I was considering flipping it to successful. Obviously, that's a thing that can't happen. This world's never going to go successful because it will never have enough neighbors that flip. Not even if we do this. Well, I suppose it's not impossible. This is already a 2-way trade. Not sure what to do. Okay. If I make this a people world, it can get its own biomass. Although probably this should be a water world. This should definitely be a water world. What am I talking about? Because we need this to happen really badly. And then we send the energy here to cover that. That also makes this a two-way trade, which is great. Wait, did it not? No, it did. Okay, yeah, it's fine. For some reason, I thought we were at 2 previously. And then if we send an Izzium down here, that makes another two-way trade. We can make a two-way trade over here. That's fun. I need an Izzium world in this area very badly. Ah, damn it. That could have been 2 Izzium right there. We don't have any Izzium worlds that we like have easy robot access to that are unspoken for, right? No, we do not. Okay, shit. Because time's getting pretty tight here. We need 48 more Izzium. We have 4 years. If I could produce 2 more Izzium, we will get there. We will just barely get there, but it's something. Show me an Izzium world right here. Oh, game, you're killing me. I have energy. I have water. It could be so good. Yeah, this has to flip all the way to produce the extra robots, so it wouldn't even help if there was an Izzium world nearby here. At this point, it's just like hope and desperation. Well, that's a lot of minerals. That's fun. We do have the ability to just settle 3 mineral worlds in quick succession to wrap this mission if we feel like we need to wrap this mission. And then the unhappiness effects of that won't hit for a little while, so it won't kill us. Can we reach? We can reach. But this won't reach. Well, whatever. I have to get something going. And then yeah, we do send this back here because we need to make two-way trades literally anywhere we can at this point. Okay, so I need to find one more Izzium world. Because now we have to increase our Izzium income by 2 again. It doesn't actually produce anything until you deliver the robots. We're not anywhere close to slipstream relays. Flexible fabrication. Well, we already have the robot here. Yeah, flexible fabrication is not going to give us anything. Okay, this has to get... There's no way to deliver... Oh, no, sorry. I have been very silly. This is absolutely fixable. Okay. Robots, send here. Water. Energy to solve that problem. That gets us all of our 2 ways. We may as well send a point of Izzium back here. It's actually a very good move. And then... Are we good? No, we're actually not. That's 13 3 times. I don't know. We're solid. 39. We'll get to 142. Yeah. Okay. We're set. We do win. It's ugly, but we do win. At this point, I guess we just take the happiness. I still haven't completed even one Bakar mission. Is there a better move than the silly thing that I want to do? Or we just found 3 new planets? I mean, I guess it's not that bad. Can you reach? No, you can only reach one of them. Where are we at on our other scoring things? So I'm at 3 prosperous worlds without even thinking about it. We are going to max this out. That's cool. This is going to be garbage. This is middling. This is going to get us a star, 1 single star. Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to, right? I don't know if this will end up being worthwhile, but I am going to do it. Can also do that. We could learn about forebear culture. Does that do anything for me? I don't think so. If I had delivery spots for these minerals, actually we could just flip this world over and that would solve it right there. Let's make this the other one. There's my tasks. I don't think we're gonna complete any others, so let's just go ahead and decline. These worlds will continue to be unhappy. Is what it is, I suppose. And so we could just tap out at this point, I guess. There's no way for me to get robots down here as far as we can tell. But I'm gonna try. Oh, these are just far enough apart for it to be really awkward. Okay, not a robot world. Well, I gave it a shot. I tried to clean things up. Okay, so... we're actually... We're actually quite close to having slip relays, which would allow us to clean some stuff up. We'll get those at the beginning of next year. I'm trying to figure out like what else can we do for the moment to increase our score, because we may as well keep increasing our score, right? Is this a mineral world? No. Yes. Sorry. Forget the thing I said about no. So... is there any way for me to actually get... no, I can't. I can't. I don't have any spare Izzium. This is run out of Izzium. I don't have any water for this world. Even if I did have water for this world, it wouldn't matter because it's this world I need to get to. Yeah, we can't actually clean any of this up. Okay, what else can I do? I can do this. This is fun. And then send you down here. That's points. That's happiness, at least. Can I keep our happiness above, like, 90 is a threshold, right? Can I keep our happiness above 90? I don't even think so. Well, once I have the, once I have the slip relays, we can try to correct a couple of things really quickly and maybe get there. So this world can't upgrade. This world needs to send out water, which we can't really do. I'm trying to see if we can like flip another prosperous or two. 2 planets going prosperous would be worth a point, and it doesn't seem totally undoable. So this world unfortunately needs another neighbor to trade with. Another successful neighbor. And the only thing it wants is people. Which really sucks. This world's like right on the edge. Sorry, that's an Izzium mine and cannot flip. This world's right on the edge. It just needs to export its robots. Or we could pick up flexible fabrication and it could export its goods instead. I guess. I think I'd rather have slip relays. Probably. Does this work? Okay, we should do that. If this world were to flip... I can't really get chips to that. If this world got minerals from somewhere, we could. But in order to do that, we're talking about running multiple slip relays. So you have to do like population to here, minerals to there. Actually, that's 100% worth doing though. I'm going to make this a mineral world now. So we do a slip relay to move the population, slip relay. Yeah, actually, we can totally do this. So this thing needs more imports, more exports. Will this produce another point of population when it flips? It will, actually. I guess it's not going to flip, though. Yeah, we can't get it all the way there. Well, we can deliver water via slip relay here. That'll help. Yeah, the biggest problem we're about to have is a serious lack of time. So, is there another place where founding a planet, where settling a planet right now would help? I think the answer is no. We have all of the money in the world. So we just need to find a couple months worth of stuff to do, and then our last year is already planned, basically. Can I draw this line? Will that work? No, that's a shame. That would have been really good, actually. Because this world already has 3 friendly trading partners. So... Okay. That's not going to change anything. Oh, wait, it is going to change something. We actually need another point of science to be able to afford the slip relays. That's really important to do. Yeah, I almost missed that. That would have been horrible. So there's nothing else around here that needs robots. That could happen if we had enough time. But that wouldn't be enough to... Oh, no, it's totally enough to flip. Shit. Because we already have a whole year's worth of slip relay placement planned over here. Well, these are the wages of having 5 science for your entire run. So I kind of just don't see anything else that we can do. I might actually, even though it feels a little silly, I might just tap the go to next year button. We're already trading, sending. Well, I guess we can. This is never going to flip without somewhere to send its people. But I don't want to make a biomass world because I don't want to do... we need something... We need 2 months worth of work. We do not want to do 3 months worth of work. Oh, I do have to destroy this. That's something we can do right now and save a second. Because that is in the way. We have to run this line. And then... Sorry, I know it feels like I'm wasting time on things that don't matter here. And I probably am. But like a star is cool. Yes? Do we all agree that it would be neat to have a star? I'm going to go ahead and just draw this, I think. We'll send that down there, make that successful. I don't think it can possibly matter, but... Alright, pick up slip relays. Let's see if this actually works a little bit. So first of all, that we send water to here. Then, by doing this, all we have to do is send any resource across to there. That flips that planet. We do this thing. Send the population to there. Another one to send the minerals. Okay, so connection. Connection, connection. So that makes this world theoretically able to flip. What was my plan? We got one world over. I thought I was flipping 2 worlds by doing that and earning a star, but now I'm not 100% sure what my thought was for the second world. So this is connected to 2 successful neighbors. Can't do that. We don't need to send this point of population out in the first place, so I don't even need to play that slip relay. I just want to flip one more world. What do you need? You need... Oh, you're a mine. You can't flip. You need one more successful neighbor. So we just send this energy back this way. That flips a second world. I didn't end up needing 2 the whole year, because I thought I was sending a point of population out here to generate minerals for these 2 worlds, but it doesn't actually end up mattering. And there's no version of this where we're getting up to 100. So I guess what I have to do is... okay, I suppose this is still relevant then. This does generate a star by making us not lose so much unhappiness. Or making us not lose so much happiness. Delivering to here will cut some of... You know what? That's worth doing, I think, still. Because this cuts some unhappiness. Did that get me to 100? It got me to 101. Okay. It cuts some of the not receiving resources unhappiness off of this planet, and it also cuts the not exporting anything penalty off of this planet. So actually that ended up being not the worst thing. A 14. A 14, and also technically we won. Count it, I guess. Izzium has proven itself to be a potent asset, especially with the right technology. We know the forebears used it. The references to the material are surprisingly scarce in our archaeological sources. All right, 1 of 13 down, and granted, that is the lowest score that it will display, I think. I'm pretty sure even if we somehow passed with a single star, it would still show 1 yellow. So, you know, it's not awesome, but it is a victory. That's going to be it for us for today. We're going to have to accept a lot of victories of that scale. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to be trying the other, potentially the first mission, which I remember being quite difficult, money-wise, even on challenging. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how much of a nightmare it is. Come back to find out, and we'll see you then.